before we get into today's topic of insurance and regulation and all kinds of wonderfulness, I just must say, Merry Sithmas. Now let's leave the dark side of the force for a few moments, even though the dark side will always be deep down inside of all of us, and go to the true evil that is, well, politics and insurance. And this is what I'm talking about. 9 insurance commissioners are petitioning the new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, headed up by Elon Musk, to get rid of the FIO. For those of you that don't know, insurance is largely regulated at the state level, and those insurance commissioners are basically the executives of those entities that manage insurance in 9 different states that are asking for this. And as an insurance agent myself, I tend to agree with this move, actually. And here's the big reason why. I try very hard to be up to date on what's going on in the market, different regulations, different things that affect the insurance industry, do a lot of continuing education. And this is maybe the second or third time I've even heard of the Federal Insurance Office, much less of them actually doing anything that affects, rating of insurance companies, regulation of insurance companies, what things that they're supposed to do, anything that's ever affected my life on the ground as a 4th-generation insurance agent. I hear way more about, what has the insurance commissioner done in this state to restrict this type of movement or to enforce this kind of law. Maybe it's just my own ignorance and arrogance, but I can't even think of something that the FIO has done that's actually changed anything at all, positive or negative, for me or my clients. Now, I do have some industry professionals that follow me on here, so by all means, if you've got experience in the insurance industry where the Federal Insurance Office has really changed something, hell, I'm taking positive or negative at this point, by all means, drop it in the comments. But it is very telling when 9 insurance commissioners come together and say, yeah, we really don't need this thing. And then me, an agent on the ground, I've never even seen how that affects anything. I'm kind of leaning, yeah, get rid of the thing. It seems pointless because there's a lot of other entities that the insurance industry has kind of built and created themselves that take up a lot of the types of things you would think the Federal Insurance Office would do. Like, for instance, ISO. The Insurance Services Office, they provide a lot of rating information, standardized insurance policy forms, all kinds of stuff that the insurance industry at large across the United States use, and it's just a private entity. And anyone that points to this article and says, oh, look, Elon's getting rid of all government regulation on insurance companies, you just don't know how the game's played. You don't know how this stuff actually works. It is largely regulated by the state. That's where a ton of the enforcement happens. So getting rid of a federal agency that's attempting to do something that's redundant, from my view, this seems like a good move. But once again, drop me your opinion in the comments.